gonna show the whole world.
Hey guys, Desi here. I'm here to make my first paranormal video. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. A little nervous because I don't really know how to explain things well, so it may come off as like I'm kind of like stuck, but that's not necessarily the case with me. So I'm gonna talk about one experience in particular that happened at my grandma's house. Okay. So most of these like kind of experiences I had, like paranormal, happened in my grandmother's house. A lot of my family members have experienced that in my grandma's house as well. They have a lot of stories, and me, I'm not a fearful person. Like, I could be sitting in the dark, I could be laying in the dark, I can be in the dark, and I don't have a problem with it. I don't think nothing of it. I don't feel a certain way. But for some reason at my grandma's house, I was always scared. I always felt scared. And definitely the lights off in that place, no. I couldn't do that. I could not do that. I don't think any of my siblings or cousins could fucking do that either. My lizard scared me. My lizard's moving in the corner over there. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so and my grandma's house was kind of even more scarier because she would keep candles out. Oops, my hair. She would keep candles lit, so that's like the only light in the house, and it was that made it even pretty more fucking scary. I mean, my grandma loved candles, and this is the candle we made her. If you guys could see, this is the candle we made her. I haven't used it just because I don't want it to burn. So yeah, that's there. So my grandma's house in general was always fucking scary, but in her room in particular, I think that was the most. Okay, I got cut off, but what I was saying was most of my experiences, like anything scary and nightmares that I've had, always happened in my grandma's room. Okay, so one night I remember maybe it was like 12 o'clock, 1, 2, felt about that time. I was sleeping in bed with my grandma. I was sleeping next to her. And this experience felt so fucking real that, you know, when you wake up and you experience something and then you actually wake up after that, that's exactly what happened to me. I was laying down and for some reason I woke up and I tried my hardest to get up. I remember laying down and I couldn't move my head, I couldn't move my arms, I couldn't move my mouth, I couldn't speak, I couldn't do anything. I was absolutely paralyzed. I was laying down and I remember trying so hard to move my head to look towards my grandma. Okay guys, I was rudely interrupted, so I'm gonna finish in my car. Okay. So I was saying about the room. I was laying down sleeping with my grandma in her bedroom, in her bed. I used to sleep with her. And I remember waking up and laying there and wasn't able to move at all. And I tried my very hardest. I remember moving my head like so slow, like in a way where I could see my grandma laying down. And I tried my hardest to yell and say her name, like Nana, Nana. Like I felt myself trying to call out for her, and I could see her sleeping. And then, so this is just crazy. I'm moving my head back towards, the ceiling, and I see this huge black silhouette hovering over me, and I think it was a lady. I'm not sure because I mean it looked very ghostly and black, and her hands were almost like this, like if she was like doing something to me. And what she was, I know this is gonna sound crazy, like what the fuck, but I swear to you, I am not kidding, I am not joking when I say this. She was lifting me up with her hand, kind of like with her energy, like something you see in the movies. And I feel myself lifting up, and I can't scream, and I'm calling out for my grandma, and I can't. There's no anything happening, and I feel myself fall back down onto the bed. And that's what makes me believe what I seen that night was real. Because whatever it was definitely lifted me up off the bed, because I fell back in it. And I woke up my grandma, and I started crying. Because it took me a minute to wake up. Like I said, it felt like a movie. When I woke up, I didn't really wake up all the way, and then I seen the whole room again, and then I woke up. It was just so weird. My grandma woke up, and she's like, "What happened? Why are you crying?" And I didn't even want to be in that room. I didn't even want to talk to her. I ran out of the room, and I went next door to my aunt's room, and my aunt's very religious. She's a Christian, so her room always felt much lighter. So we prayed, and I ended up sleeping and staying in her room for the night, and I just don't know what that was. I have no idea who I seen, what I seen, if it was real or if it's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was real, because why else? I mean, it stuck to me. This happened when I was like 13 years old. No, I'm sorry, not 13. Maybe 12 or 13. I'm 21. And I remember that so vividly, so clear. And it was just so weird, because there was just reoccurring nightmares and nightmares and nightmares I would get in that room specifically. And I have a lot other stories about my grandma's house. I'll add something in there for this video. My aunt, the religious one that was staying with my grandma, had said she had seen the Grim Reaper in my grandma's room, just walking. And she seen that. And then my mom said she had seen this black figure standing over her when she woke up from a nap. She was napping on the living room couch. She opened her eyes, and she seen, and this is so scary, she seen this black figure, and she said that he was like hairy, like just all black and hairy, and bright yellow eyes. And I can't even imagine what I would do if I woke up and I seen that standing over me. My grandma's house was just something else. I mean, if I had nightmares there, and my family members, multiple ones, have seen and experienced stuff there too, I'm pretty sure her house was haunted. So yeah, that's it for that story. One of the worst sleep paralysis experience I've ever fucking experienced, and I hope that never happens again. And I try to limit myself talking about that, because I don't want it to happen to me again. I don't want it to bring it into existence. I really fucking don't. So that's it for that story. If you guys have any similar stories like that, feel free to just comment down below and share your experience with me. I want to know, I want to read. And thank you for watching. And next time, hopefully I can stay in my room.